What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with another ban list reaction in the buff. Once again, the ban list has come out right in the middle of me taking a bloody shower. So we're taking a look at the new ban list that has come out. I feel like we just had a ban list. Or was that just a fake ban list from April? I don't remember. Anyway, we got a new ban list today. I know a little bit of what's on this list. I don't know everything. I heard it's a bit of a doozy. So we're going to take a look at the list real quick, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. But don't forget, if you want to, leave me your thoughts in the comments. I love to read your thoughts about the ban list. Always enjoy to hear what people have to say about this thing. So, let's go into this list. Let's see what we've got, everybody. So, nothing new banned in the monster category. However, Auroradon is now banned. Good. I actually just played a deck with Auroradon in it, so I'm glad I got that out of the way. But holy hell, I was sick of a Auroradon combo. It was such an annoying combo, because it usually ended up in like Baron de Fleur and all these other negates and Omni negates and things like that. It's fun when you use it for like more casual stuff, but most players don't do that. So, Auroradon, definitely something to hit. Weakens the power of Halqifibrax quite a bit. Sorry for you Mecha Phantom Beast players. You have my sympathies. What else do we have? Oh, there's something else here. Prank Kids Meow Meow Mew is banned. Why they bothered making the card in the first place, I have no idea. So Prank Kids lose the ability to multi-nuke with their monsters. So basically they're just the same as they used to be. That's whatever. Prank Kids will be fine. They'll live. They're not going to be that hurt by that. But Verte Anaconda is a band on the ban list. So this is actually an important one here. A lot of players, myself included, have felt that Predaplant Anaconda should be banned. I actually joked about him being banned, I believe, on my last ban list prediction. That was the joke on April Fool's Day. So once again, I predicted something completely by accident. But yeah, Verte, he's cool when you fuse, Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest into a sandwich. Not so much nowadays. People, make Dragoon and Phoenix Destroyer, and they can also make things like Rainbow Neos, unless I'm mistaken how that one works. But, making things like Dragoon and the Phoenix Enforcer on top of a huge board, not that fun. Not enjoyable. The only cool thing I ever liked about Verte is that you could use them to out things like Baguska, using Super Poly. But, yeah, Verte definitely needed to go. Not a cool dude. I mean, I'll miss Verte a little bit. I'll more or less honor his sacrifice, because now that he's gone, there's going to be a lot less Dragoon spam, and the D heroes will still be able to abuse the heck out of Phoenix Destroyer Boy. So that guy's going to be a lot more prevalent, but we'll take it in steps. We'll take it in steps. We'll make this game good again one day. Anything else? Nope, that's all the new band stuff. Just the links. All the links. That's all that got hit. Alright, well, that's understandable. But I hear there's a lot of limited stuff on the list now. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Jet Synchron is back. Interesting. I mean, I like Jet Synchron. He's a cool dude. I believe he is mostly banned because of Halqifibrax, which I believe is also limited. So, Jet coming to 1 is a sign to you Halqifibrax players. You better stop abusing the boy. You better stop abusing the boy. This is actually interesting now I think about it, because, let me double check. Yeah, Halqifibrax is in fact limited. Says so right here. So, yeah, Halqifibrax being limited, and also Jet Synchron being limited, implies that Konami, they're planning potentially to ban Hulk in the future, to allow some of these older tuners that were banned because of him to come off the list. And this also means that 001 will never get banned, because, I mean, I always figured that 001 would get banned, because that was really the big combo with Hulk and Auroradon, and the 001 Despot. That was the big thing. But now, Auroradon's banned, so Hulk has now killed a Link on top of killing all the tuners, but one of the tuners has come back to life. So, it's going to be an interesting format, basically. You've got Hulk at 1. You can use it without abusing it as much, because now Auroradon is, of course, gone. But now Jet Synchron is back, so very interested to see what people make of that. It's going to be very interesting. Although there's going to be a lot of imperms going around, so good luck with your Halka 5-axe combos. So Monkey Board is limited. I don't remember Pepe as much, so I couldn't tell you if that's a good or a bad thing, but go ahead, Performer Pal players. Have yourself a monkey. Have it on me. Red Rose Dragon is limited. I'm sure that has something to do with Halka 5-axe combos or something of the like. What did that one do? I think that's the one that lets you get like an extra summon of a Rose Dragon. So yeah, a monster that just gives you a free monster. Yeah, that in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, that's just not acceptable at all. Oh yes, this is the biggest one. Yatagarasu is now free. One of the oldest, in fact, I got it over here. Don't look at my butt. Don't look at my butt. Okay. 2006 Yu-Gi-Oh! Annual that I got like forever ago had the first ban list in it. There we go. First ban list ever, Yatagarasu was on there, along with things like Pot of Greed and things. So, one of the oldest banned monsters in the game is now legal. So what does that mean for you and me? Well, that means a lot of people are going to be trying to abuse Yatagarasu, obviously. Will they be able to do it? Now, that's an interesting one, because Yata can't be special summoned, because he's a spirit monster. He has to be normal summoned. So, it's possible to abuse him. You're going to have to put some extra steps into doing it. I imagine like a Chaos deck of some form that dumps a bunch of, like a Chaos Lightsworn deck, for example, that dumps a bunch of things into the graveyard and can banish to special summon monsters back, or just bring back things like, what's it called? Lightsworn Beast, things like that. A deck that doesn't use its normal summon willy-nilly could potentially use Yatagarasu. The big thing is that nowadays people will empty their hands very often going first. So, you know, if you can hit your opponent with Yata while their hand is empty, they can potentially get defeated by the infamous Yata lock. There are decks that can play around it to an extent, like things like Machina can play out of the graveyard to an extent. The Chaos, like I said, they can also do the same thing. So it's very interesting. Konami's definitely testing the waters there. Letting such an old banned card off the list is very interesting, I feel. So, I'm curious. I'm honestly curious as to whether people can make Yatagarasu work in 2022. I don't know if it's not going to be as powerful as it used to be, I don't think. I hope not. I don't want to get Yatagarasu back and then he gets banned the next list. We'll see how it goes. I'm fine with Yata back. I actually never played like competitively back in 2006. So this is a new experience for me personally. So I'm okay with this. At least for now, I'm okay with this. Alright, so what else is... Oh wait, was there something else? No, that's not fine. So Halka 5-axe, you want to talk about Shooting Riser Dragon, another thing that was abused by Halka 5-axe, just a tuner dragon that just changed its levels. Another thing that you kind of have to hit, because that's just a big combo extender. But putting it at 1 really doesn't change much, because you'd only really play one other thing anyway. Same with Hulk to an extent, but putting Hulk at 1 is just to warn people not to abuse it as much. Riser Dragon really doesn't get affected by that as much, although I suppose it's a soft touch to things. So, Riser Dragon going to 1, I feel like that's an okay hit. That's an okay hit right there. So this is a big one. Change of Heart. I'm going back to the list. Going back to the list. Where did it go? List. Ah, there it is. Change of Heart. Change of Heart was not on the first ban list. Unless I'm missing... Hold on, where's the full... limited list. Forbidden list, here we go. Spells... let's see... Change of Heart was also on the very first ban list. So, Change of Heart coming back to 1. Just steal an opponent's monster. This one I'm a little iffy about. Because it's literally mind control. But with no restrictions, you can attack with the monster, tribute the monster, just steal your opponent's stuff, use it for whatever you want, essentially. So it's an interesting... It does target. So it's not like Monarch Stormforth, but the thing is you can use an extra deck with this thing, whereas with Stormforth you don't. So I feel like Change of Heart, I'm okay with that at 1, only because Change of Heart has really cool artwork. I do love the artwork on Change of Heart. I just don't want it to go to more than 1, because then we might run into some problems of people going second, tributing their opponent's stuff, or abusing things like Silent Wabi, giving it to your opponent, stealing it, and then tributing it for like Majesty's Fiend or something of the like. So I'm okay with it, just for the shits and giggles of it. I just don't want to see no abuse. So if you want to play Change of Heart, go ahead, but be respectful about it. I got my eye on you. Got my eye on you. Alright, so that's so far. These pretty interesting picks. I do like these picks. Is there anything? Oh, Time Seal is limited. Skip your... Wait, what was Time Seal? That was the one that lets you, like, skip your opponent's something. I think that's also, like, a skip your opponent's draw or something. Let me double check real quick. Let's see. Time Seal. Skip the draw phase your opponent's next turn. Okay, so it is literally Yatagarasu. So Yatagarasu is literally at 2. It might as well be at 2. Because now we have a trap. I mean, it's a trap. You can't really... You can turbo it out, and you can reuse it. You gotta spend a lot of time doing that, so... It's gonna be an annoying card. A lot of troll decks are gonna abuse that card, or at least throw it into their deck just to annoy people. I don't think that's like a big issue, but Konami is definitely putting some interesting stuff off of the ban list here, and I'm once again going to the list. 2006, people. 2006. Alright, banned. And this card is called Time Seal. No! Now, Time Seal was still legal back in 2006. I'm trying to see, is it on the semi-limited? No. No, it was at 3 back then. Crazy. Crazy stuff. So, Time Seal is back, everybody. The time to bring banned stuff off is now. Let's get Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed's next. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff on... Oh, wait, this is a semi... Oh, my lord. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, is at 2. I don't like Dracos that much, but whatever. Ben 10 is at 2. Yeah, don't like that one. Tanky at 2, I like, because I do like my Beast Warriors, Lunalights, Kawaki Meirus, Tri-Brigades, things like that, I like. Fusion Destiny at 2, who cares? Nadir Servant at 2, doesn't care. Pot of Desires is at 2, we just have that to 1. Huh. Okay, well, I'll feel less bad about Ash blossoming that now. I usually feel a little bad about ashing a Pot of Desires because it's at 1 at this point, but if it's at 2, I will ash the Pot of Desires. Trickster Light Stage is at 2, don't like Tricksters that much. Wall of Revealing Light is at 2, I don't care, that's just a stall card, that's not that hard to out. And lastly, the things off the list entirely. Night Assailant, off the list, okay, it's fine, I mean, that like recovers split monsters if I recall, if it's sent to the grave, so... I guess your dolls could abuse it in some way. I'm fine with that. That's fine. Trishula is off the list entirely. They just can't decide what to do with the old girl. It's either limited, banned, limited, off the list, limited again. Now it's off the list again. What can I say? You can't keep the old girl down. Mirage Stalio is off the list entirely. Nobody really plays Salamangreats anymore, so maybe somebody will play it again. Who knows? Hero Lives is off the list. Whatever. Salamangreat Circle. Same thing with Stalio. Give the Salamangreat player something to do. I don't like the deck that much, but whatever. And Scapegoat is finally free of the ban list. Neat. It's not going to do much to the game, but neat. Very neat. And that, everybody, concludes the May 17th, 2022 ban list. This was a heck of a list, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of stuff. So much stuff to go. I mean, we got all these banned cards coming off. We got new cards being banned. Halka Firebrax has been put on a chopping block. He might be next. He might be next. If not him, then 001, I would feel, would be the next on the list. But... it's an interesting list. I feel like it's going to change things up a little bit on this game. Definitely the hits to Verte and Auroradon are going to affect the game a lot. A lot of different decks are going to be reeling from that. Well, not every deck, obviously, but a lot of the combo-y decks that like to spam tuners and things, they're going to be taking some hurt. Just a bit of hurt. But it won't kill them. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the list. If you enjoy this list, don't forget to let me know in the comments what you thought of this list. Do you think Konami did enough? Didn't do enough? Could have done better or worse? Do you think that they will unban Pot of Greed next? That's the big question. So, to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what your opinion of this list is. And your boy Memphis will see you again with clothes on next time. Take care.